All right, number 6 says to find x, y, and z in simplest form. And I'm going to work this two different ways, one using Pythagorean theorem and one just setting up proportions. But both of them start off the same way. So the first one that we're going to find is the altitude. And we're going to use the ratio long leg to short leg. So 24 over y equals y over 6. And you cross multiply and you get y squared equals 144, so y is 12. Now to find x and z using Pythagorean theorem, we're just going to take this right triangle and we're going to say 12 squared plus 24 squared equals z squared. And then to find x, you're going to say 12 squared plus 6 squared equals x squared. Now, if you're going to use this, you've got to make sure that your first answer is correct. If you miss the altitude, then that's going to cause you to miss the others. So this is just one way of doing that. This is going to give you 144 plus 576 equals z squared. And when you add those together, you get 720. And 36 goes in, no, I'm sorry, 144 goes into 720. It's 144 times 5. So 12 square roots of 5 is equal to z. Over here you have 144 plus 36 equals x squared. And that gives you 180. And that's 36 times 5. So that's going to be 6 square roots of 5. And that is x. So that's using Pythagorean theorem. Now I'm going to show you using proportions for to find x and z. So I've already got y solved for, which is 12. And so I'm going to use the proportion 24 over z. So that is your leg over your hypotenuse. So 24 over z. And in this triangle, z is the leg and the hypotenuse is 30. So if I'm going to do leg over hypotenuse, then it's going to be z over 30. So we cross multiply and z squared equals 720, which is the same thing we got on the last one, and that's 144 times 5. So this is 12 square roots of 5, and that's z. To find x, again, you have your leg and your hypotenuse. So leg over hypotenuse for the small triangle. And then for the big one, your leg is x and your hypotenuse is 30. So when you cross multiply, you get x squared equals 180, just like on the last, using Pythagorean theorem. And that's 36 times 5, and the square root of 36 is 6. So 6 square roots of 5 is your x. So either one of those, you can do either Pythagorean theorem or using proportions, and you can see that either one's going to give you the same answer.